coffee thick as mud, 'cause I've been tossing and turning all night, and I got so many miles till light. The clouds are gathering overhead. I'm headed southbound, but I could stay right here instead, 'cause I'm busted and broken, full of fright, and I want somebody to hold me tonight. The grass is green here just the same. The lightning's frightening, but the thunder has a name. Pull out the old suitcase and put on some lace. From now on I'm dancing in the rain. This city's spitting in my face. I'm feeling stuck here, I can't go at my own pace, 'cause I'm ready, so ready to make a change. I gotta write it out with grace. It's time to look about this place. Every crack in the concrete, all the peeling of the paint, 'cause I know it so well now, even in the rain. I'm gonna wish I had said thanks. The grass is green here just the same. The lightning's frightening, but the thunder has a name. Pull out the old suitcase and put on some lace. From now on I'm dancing in the rain. It seems wherever I go, it's where I was I wanna be. It's time to be my own good company. The grass is green here just the same. The lightning's frightening, but the thunder has a name. Pull out the old suitcase and put on some lace. From now on I'm dancing in the rain. Hello everyone, my name is Molly Sowash, and I'm playing here in my living room on my family's land outside of Athens, Ohio. I hope this finds you well wherever you are tuning in from. I'm really grateful for this opportunity to be able to play some tunes and share some music with folks despite us being far apart right now. So thanks for being here. If you plan to stay for the next 45 minutes or so with me, maybe grab a cup of tea like I have, or coffee, maybe some wine, hang out, settle in. I'm going to play some songs that I have never performed before, that have been sitting in my journal for quite some time, as well as some tunes I've been performing for years, so some oldies and some newbies. And this next one, that last song was called Dancin' in the Rain, and it is a rainy day here as I record this. This next one is called Zoetrope. And if you don't know what a zoetrope is, it's one of those old-fashioned toys that you spin, and you look through the slats, and as it's spinning, a bunch of consecutive images flash by and create the illusion of a motion picture. And a common image and sequence of images is horses galloping, for example. So zoetropes are kind of a defining metaphor in this song. like an evergreen. She knows how to pine. Home from work at 5, she dreams until night. A zoetrope mind, where the horses flash by and the cows never come home. She's a restless kind, won't settle for nobody, sets her standards high and says she's too shy. A zoetrope mind where the pictures flash by and the real never runs dry. Walk with her to the water's edge. Take a sip, but don't fall in. The waters, they will eddy. They will eddy, and they'll eddy. At the kitchen table, she counts up her day's earnings, plans a getaway to rid her of these yearnings. A zoetrope mind where the pictures flash by and the years keep rolling by. Walk with her to the water's edge. Take a sip, but don't fall in. The waters, they will eddy. They will eddy, and they'll eddy. Whoa, they'll eddy, and eddy, and eddy, and eddy, and eddy, and eddy. I hope you are finding some sense of belonging and togetherness, despite the times we're in, maybe more so than the narrator in that song at that time. All right, I'm gonna pick it up a little bit. About a year and a half ago, I challenged myself to write a song a day, just for a week. But inevitably, the days ended much faster than I expected, as they've been doing since I was a kid. And I was faced with writing a song before going to bed. And so I was looking around my room and searching for inspiration and looking at the painting on my wall, which is a image of a snowy winter woods with a wolf passing through. So this song is the story that came to mind. And I will say, in retrospect, I realize I played on a trope about wolves that we find in a lot of literature and music and poetry and scary stories about wolves as dangerous or evil creatures. And so I think it's easy as artists to hop onto those tropes or cliches. So I'll put a disclaimer out and say, as we know, humans are much greater threats to wolves than wolves are to humans. And I will leave it up to you as the listener to decide who is the greater nemesis, the wolf in this song or the snow, or perhaps the man. This is called The Wolf and the Snow. Long shadows in the maple grove. Who's to say just where the wolf is going? On a hunt or headed home, across the freshly fallen snow. He's a hungry man, a hungry soul, with working hands out in the cold, on a hunt or headed home. No one knew just where he'd go. Sleep, sweet Johnny, oh, Mama saving all your clothes for that day when you'll come home. Sleep, sweet Johnny, oh, sisters playing your fiddle, giving everyone the notion that you're a ghost. One night Johnny met his foe. Was it the wolf? Was it the snow? All anybody really knows, Johnny never came home. Sleep, sweet Johnny, oh, Mama saving all your clothes for that day when you'll come home. Sleep, sweet Johnny, oh, sisters playing your fiddle, giving everyone the notion that you're a ghost. Every time I cross the woods at night, I see the wolf with hazel eyes like his. Then the wind it howls, the wind it growls, with a tune just like his own. Johnny humming his way home. Johnny humming his way home. Johnny humming his way home. Spooky. All right. Halloween is coming up. Hope you're thinking about what you're gonna wear and dress up as, and I don't know, run around the house opening doors and grabbing candy. I don't know how it'll work this year. But we're flexible. All right, switching guitars here because there's some funky tunings. For any guitar nerds out there, that was a Martin. He'll be coming back. This is a Indiana, first guitar I got in 6th grade. It's a kind of big guitar, a dreadnought, which makes a great deep sound, but when I was a 6th grader, it's hard to get my arms around it. Anyway, thanks. Shout out to my dad for getting me my first guitar. All right. I'm going to play a song called A Woman Like You. Spoiler alert, it's about my mom. And I had the opportunity to play this song for her, as well as a bigger audience full of a lot of my extended family members by Lake Erie. Last summer, with my band, Mama Caught Fire. I lived in Minneapolis for 7 years and sang with Abigail and Julia, my mamas, and we got to sing this, and I got through the first line, but started bawling. My mom was in the front row, and she was crying, and the audience was very gracious, but I got through the song. Yeah, that's all I'll say about this song. This is A Woman Like You. Light the fire in the stove. Hold your breath, 'cause I'm coming home. Board the plane, grip my hands, soaring high, please God, let it land. Every year I'm less a child, more a woman, looking to be a woman like you. Unlock the door for me, send out the dogs. I'm thinking this time maybe it's been too long. Every year I'm less a child, more a woman, looking to be a woman like you. Home, I'm coming home for the holidays, not to who I was, but who I am. We both know the through line is what I see when I look at you. What I see when I look at you. After all these 26 years, here you are, Mama, drying my tears. Every year I'm less a child, more a woman, looking to be a woman like you. Home, I'm coming home for the holidays, not to who I was, but who I am. But we both know the through line is what I see when I look at you. Home, I'm coming home for a little while, not to who I was, but who I am. And we both know the through line is what you see when you look at me. What you see when you look at me. Every year I'm more a child, less a woman, looking to be a child I love the moment after a song ends, when the guitar is still ringing out before the applause. There's no applause now. These are strange times we're in. All right, I'm gonna do some tuning. Speaking of strange times we're in, I wrote this next one probably 4 years ago, around the last presidential election. Feeling frustrated by a lot of the narratives I kept seeing being repeated through history. And here we are, 4 years later, with a lot more repeated histories. So, never played it before for any ears other than my own. So I hope you enjoy it. It's called Which of These Words? And I think the state of the world is making a lot of people, including myself, feel pretty hopeless. And I also find a tendency in conversation to want to solve that and to want to find a scrap, a nugget of hope. But I'm feeling like it's okay sometimes to just be in that dark place, and so I'm just gonna let it be for this song at least. But I will say, I won't go without saying, please vote. Get registered if you still can in your state. Get an absentee ballot, work the polls. Whoever you're voting for, just go out and do it. Vote, 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 vote. Which of these words? Which of these words hasn't been said? We just write our story over again. They say know your history. I spend nights in the study. Take care of those I love. Oh, for rain tomorrow, even when it's red. Just when you take your eyes away, take a break for the day. There it goes repeating again. Some man with a pen, swearing his buddies in, making new wars begin, stealing from the poor, feeding the rich, like this is some medieval shit. Which of these worlds hasn't been blessed? We carry our souls This is some medieval shit. Ooh, which of these words hasn't been said? All right, chugging along here. If you're just tuning in, my name's Molly Sowash, and I'm really grateful to be able to share some tunes here. Big thank you to the Southern Ohio Museum for this opportunity, and all the venues who are making music and art still possible, still able to reach people in their living rooms or on their phones right now. There have been many times when music has kept me afloat, and I hope you're finding that too. I also want to say thank you to Jenna in particular at the Southern Ohio Museum for coordinating this with me, and a shout out to Shannon for sending this opportunity my way. What am I playing? All right, switching guitars here. Take a drink. Back to the Martin. All right. So, what are we doing here? We're throwing this capo on. Gonna pick it up a little bit again. This song is about a very stubborn man. It's a summer day, 1,000 miles down the highway, headed home for good, can't make him change his ways. He's the snow and the melt, in and out and in and out, falls gently into view and disappears. Stubborn man, how to bring you back again. We got so many world problems to figure out in bed. Stubborn man, put on some Patty Griffin. I got the world to show you, but you got sing. Okay. Down the neck we go. I learned a Tommy Emmanuel song once, very slowly. He's such an incredible guitar player, and got to see him a while ago, many years ago, at Fur Peace Ranch. I got to meet him, and it was awesome. But I sort of was trying to write more fingerstyle guitar, and was playing his song and wrote this one after. And so thanks to Tommy for the 2nd fret drop D, at least starting points. Much easier to write a song when you have some framework to start from. So this is called Bittersweet. I'm all wrong, but you're all right beside me. Swallowed the night so that it wouldn't fright me. Oh, it's okay, you say, I'm here to stay. Strange how I'm blue when I'm with you. I'm bittersweet, stuck in between. A rock is a tough thing to be. A hard place ain't an easy feat. Oops. Figured out. I might alight upon the night without you. Danced with the fireflies, the moths, and bats too. Oh, stay at bay, I say, I'm here to stay. Strange how you're green when you're with me. You're bittersweet, stuck in between. A rock is a tough thing to be. A hard place ain't an easy feat. Wild strawberries and fields of honeybees feel like I feel with you. Ain't it crazy, this longing I'll do for you? Even when you're in my arms, you're in my arms. Strange how we're better together. We're bittersweet, stuck in between. A rock is a tough thing to be. A hard place ain't an easy feat. Okay. Thanks again for being here. I have 2 more songs for you. And this next one, I'm going to pause on the guitar and sing a cappella. I wrote this while walking home one day, thinking about all the people who have taught me all the things in my life. And particularly my grandma, who died a few months ago, not long after her 90th birthday. And she was a staple, core person in my life, and taught me so much about how to be so engaged with the world all the way to the end, with politics and our collective lives and reading. She taught me how to love poetry and art and literature. And she also taught me how to knit. And this song touches on that, as well as some other people who taught me some things. So I'll send this one out to my Nana. It's called Over and Under. It goes like this. My grandma taught me how to knit over and under again. Two wooden needles patiently click over and under again. Oh, to stop and to sit again next to her side. Oh, to be young and bright-eyed. To stop, to sit next to her side. Oh, to be young and bright-eyed. My sister taught me how to fight over and under again. Weaving through her limbs and out of her sight, over and under again. Oh, to stop and to laugh when she has won. Oh, to be young and lithe. To stop, to laugh when she's undoubtedly won. Oh, to be young and lithe. One boy taught me how to love over and under again. Beneath the covers, he and I spun over and under again. Oh, to stop and then to begin. Oh, to be young and shy. To stop and especially begin. Oh, to be young and shy. Over and over and over again. Take a sip of tea here. Hope you've enjoyed. Stay tuned to the Southern Ohio Museum and the other artists who are sending out videos and sharing their stuff. I'm excited to see what else comes out of this endeavor. This song I'm going to end with is an oldie. I probably wrote it maybe 6 years ago when I was living in my first apartment in college. And I went to school in Minnesota and spent a long time there, and really loved the Twin Cities. And they will always be a second home for me. But I always felt a sense of homesickness for Ohio. And I think there's something about the land that raises you, the flora and fauna and hills that never leaves you. And so I wrote this song one evening from a place of homesickness. And now it's come full circle. I've moved home, and I live, amongst the wildflowers that I sing about in this song, and closer to family and closer to these hills. So it's changed meaning as I've grown with it. But there's also an element in this song about a homesickness for a former self, for a younger self who I always seem to be searching for. So this is called Runaway. Run away, my soul, the city got a little too cold. To the hills of Ohio, where you learn to grow old. Has Susan got her black eyes, Joe Pye, we touch the sky. You don't know. Tomorrow you step a little bit further from that little girl you once knew. The oak woods remember the path where she ventured. But where did she go? I can hear her calling out, are we there yet? Can she hear my soft reply? What's the hurry? I can see her dreaming eyes, looking forward. Can she see me staring back, longing for her? Coming home, I said, returning to my childhood bed. But the place was shrinking on me, my soul never felt free. The post oak had fallen, the girl kept on calling, lost to the trees. Stay, babe, my darling, tomorrow will come soon. Stay, babe, my honey, tomorrow will come too soon. Stay, babe, my darling, tomorrow will come Thanks for spending some time with me. I hope you are in good health and continue to be so.